Hi everyone, Anna Sergunina is here. I am very excited to come on this video today, as yesterday one of my articles that I write for our blog has been published on Business Insider. And since yesterday afternoon, East Coast time, and up until now, the article had 9,000 views. So I didn't expect to have such a big interaction and so much interest in what I had to write, but the article is titled "A Financial Planner Shares Her Personal System for Managing Money." Now, I've been following this system for quite some time, and I will post, this is sort of just an overview what it is. It's called a money flow. I will post a link to an article underneath this video. But what I wanted to talk to you about today, and go ahead and read it and let me know what you think. But what I wanted to talk to you about today is the article is just more of a brief summary of how it works. And what sparked actual interest in me trying to figure this out was my own struggle of how my husband's and I's personal finances and just everyday bills were managed. And it's not even bills, it's more of the cash flow and how the money was going in and so forth. So the idea of the money flow system is to make sure that all your bills that we encounter on monthly basis are paid and you do not have to worry about. So in the money flow system, you have two things, okay? I hope you can see me. You have two checking accounts, okay? I'm gonna give you a brief overview and then I'll have a homework for you this weekend. Because I really want you to get started. So you can see here, you have two columns. The paycheck is in the middle. What you do is you set up two checking accounts, okay? One checking account is for variable expenses and then one checking account for fixed expenses. And so what you're gonna have to do, and this is your homework to start something like that, is you're gonna have to make a list, and I'm gonna give you, once you read the article, you'll see a list of all the examples, but you're gonna have to make a list of all of your fixed bills. So things like a mortgage, health insurance, a car insurance payment, taxes. So whatever those expenses are, just make a list, total them up. On this other side, you're gonna make a list of all your variable expenses, and I call those spend monies. So some of the things like going out to eat for lunch. I had a cup of coffee this morning, and I'm also gonna get lunch this afternoon because I didn't have time to bring my own. So all of those are variable in my mind, which means I can control. Once I identify what my fixed expenses are, then I figure out from my paycheck, which is in the middle, and I happen to be getting a paycheck once a month. Once I figure out what my paycheck is, then I can allocate whatever it is for the fixed expenses, and I always make sure everything gets paid on time. All the bills are set out to be paid automatically. They're either withdrawn from our checking account or the bill pay, for example, PG&E. I live in Northern California, so PG&E is the provider for gas and electric. They just withdraw money out of our account automatically. For example, if we had a credit card bill, then that would be paid automatically from the actual bank. So you have to figure out, but by the 15th of each month, all of the bills that are on the fixed category that happen every month get paid automatically. Don't have to worry about anything. It's just making sure the money goes in that account. And then on the second side, for our variable or spend account, whatever is left over, that's what we get to spend on fun things like groceries, because I feel like you can control where you buy your groceries. You can go to Whole Foods and buy groceries, or you can go to Safeway, or you can go to Trader Joe's and buy less expensive groceries. Or how many times you're gonna go out this week to a Starbucks and get a cup of coffee versus making your own. So this is just a short summary of what the money flow system, but what it allowed me to do in my family budget and overall money management is that I don't have that worry about how much money is in the bank account. Can we even afford to go to dinner? It's Friday afternoon. Can we afford to go to dinner or happy hour tonight? So that is no longer a question. It is a question, but it's not a question in the overall equation. It is a question just looking at one account to which both my husband and I have a debit card. And then we know that if there's X amount of dollars there and there's 1 week left in the month, that is all we have to spend. And maybe we're not going to go out to dinner tonight. Okay, so my homework for you to start something like this, first of all, take a look at the article and then make a list of all your fixed expenses, all the bills you have to pay, mortgage, rent, taxes, student loan payments. Actually, one thing I forgot to mention, savings. Anything you're saving for is a bill. You have to pay yourself first. So why not send yourself an invoice? And by that I mean make that item to be automatic. Automatically, if you're saving $200 a month for whatever reason, make that to be automatic and part of your fixed bills. And then on this other side, you're gonna make a list of all your variable expenses or your spend money, okay? So if November is the month where you buy winter clothes, then include that as part of your budget, okay? So report back to me and let me know if you have any questions, and then look out for my next video so we can continue learning how to have a flow to your money.